And we're back. Human Nuggets here. Some more Modern Warfare 2 content for you today. We've got the X13 auto finished out to the 1,000 kills, so we can go ahead and chuck the charm on there for that one. Here's the single-handed loadout I was using. We got the Cronin Lima 6 stock, tuned in for sprint, fire, and ADS speed. The 50-round drum magazine. The DZS Open Comp, tuned in for recoil control and stabilization. The Impact Point Barrel, tuned in for ADS speed and recoil steadiness. And the FJX Diode 70, tuned in for ADS and sprint fire speed. And then the Akimbo build I've got obviously has the Akimbo for the grip. Again, I've got the 50-round drum mags. The DZS Open Comp, tuned in for recoil and stabilization again. The XRK Sidewinder 6 slide, tuned in for damage range and recoil steadiness. And the 1mW pistol laser, tuned in for hip spread and hip walking speed. So the two builds we got actually have quite different purposes. So this single-handed build here that I've got, nicknamed the Uzi, because that's what it reminds me of, is a lot more versatile. You get some range out of it, obviously still the high fire rate, low damage that the X13 has, and it's kind of built for if you feel like you're going to be doing short and mid-range engagements with the pistol. It is, because of how low the damage is, even with its high fire rate, it is out DPS'd by a lot of things, so it's really just if you want that sheer amount of lead down range, but able to go like somewhat far. Are you seeing there? We're kind of struggling to get kills with this one. Again, that always depends on your lobby and what everyone else is using. And then, if you go to the dual wield, this build is for sheer damage. Like with the two full auto pistols, it's not just putting lead down range, you are putting a wall of lead in front of you, but your damage range is atrocious, and half of your shots won't be hitting, and you're kind of just relying on the fact that you have two full auto pistols putting enough out there that you will manage to kill them. It's also, like, with the newer, well, newish updates to lasers, it's really obvious where you are with the two lasers always on, so that might be something you want to change, because that is something I noticed a lot in kill cams, was that, yeah, I could really see where I was coming from at all times. So, like, the dual wield for this is what I prefer. It does feel a lot cheesier, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just pure like ridiculousness, and I don't even know if they're the most ridiculous ones like this anymore with the F-Tac Siege and stuff. Like, you can see these are getting way more kills than the one-handed one was, and I did do the entire grind with that impact point build, and you know, this is another gun that I got done fully as a secondary as well. So I apologize for not managing to get it out sooner. I've just been, you know, a lot of life shit going on, trying to pick up extra hours because my expenses are barely... Oh, fuck, I managed to pick up 2 weapons. No, fuck that. I guess we're running around with a slug expedite. Fuck that. Nah. But yeah, bills have barely been getting covered by my income, so I'm trying to pick up extra hours at work. Then, you know, working on my car and shit. I'm almost got my car on the road, which will be good. But yeah, so I was kind of, by this point I'd realized that in between guns was the best time to work on the secondaries, whereas the first one, like, fucking, can I just get a nice rhythm going here? But yeah, I realized that once I finished a camo challenge to just use the secondary for the rest of the match, instead of like I'd been doing with the first one where I'd leave and try and just get one gun done as fast as possible. You can see that this one-handed one just isn't working as well. It's entirely possible that these attachments have been tweaked in some of the updates as well, and that's why it feels so trash. Or it could just be the kind of lobbies I'm getting in at the moment. But yeah, so I was like, I'd kind of started getting my groove going when I was up to this one. Very much the kind of, even if you are, like, no matter the loadout, it's definitely a close quarters pistol. So it complements, like, a sniper build better. You know, something... Let's steal this guy's care package. Something where you have the other ranges covered, but you don't have immediately close quarters if people are rushing you. Ah, fuck off. You know, I'm happy Shipment's back, but fucking... I remember why I complain about it when I do have it around. Like, for the shit I'm trying to do, it's way better than having just normal playlists, but god. The spawns in this game, I rag on them in pretty much every episode because they are just... well, at least in my opinion, they're the worst part about the game. Like, I can handle having bugs that come up and kinda diminish gameplay experience, but when you just got the actual game like this, it's always been like this, and there's very little chance it'll ever change. Especially with it being, like, in Modern Warfare 2019 as well, so it's just the system they seem like they're sticking with. I'm not too happy with it. These pistols are yeah, so like, they have a definitive use of very close quarters. So keep that in mind if you check it out, and other than that, I think I'll leave it there for today. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one.